Bring it in.
Down the stairs, let's go.
Go.
Up and down the stairs, get the laps around. So I want you all the way down to that far tree. Let's go. Run it out. Let's go. Run it out.
What are we doing with Nath? Get Nath down.
Go, 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 Nate. Go.
Yep. We'll work this. Come on now.
Let's go, boys. Beat yourself. All the way around. Come on. Run around.
All right. Let us know what you. Let us know, man.
Hopefully going down these stairs, or we?
I can do like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Where you at, brother?
Let us know what you want us to do, man.
I couldn't even walk that far.
Do you want to bring them up here? Let them run the steps.
Yeah.
And get.
All right. What do you?
Yeah.
Get up.
Get moving, boys.
Keep going.
Come up, boys.
With Milo. Kick him up. Kick him up.
What's up, brother?
Go, brother. Good Milo. Good pace, brother.
All right. Up and down the steps. Come down and then go up again.
Joining us. 30 seconds up and down the stairs.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going.
That's 10.
Down, boys. Come on.
Let's go, brother. Move it. Let's go. Move it. Get the energy going.
Come on. Yeah. Let's go.
Milo, show us how to stand, brother.
2 at a time.
Go, boys.
Push it. That's it, brother. Come on, Milo. Hang on.
And again.
Oh, he's leading it again. He's leading it again. All right. When you get to the top, head over to Albie.
Up, boys.
Get up, Milo. Show us how to stand.
Go, boys. Come on, boys.
Up.
Good, Rob.
2 at a time.
Push him up now. Push. Come on. Let's get this energy going. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on, we're still going. Come on, let's go, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1,
Bust him out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The more voice you put in, the easier it gets.
Let's work together. Everybody move up. Let's stay together. You ready? Come on. One for all. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? 1, 2. Stay together. 3. Only as strong as our weakest link. 5, 6. Who's watching?
All the way down, Milo. All the way down, Milo. All the way down. All the way. Come on. Down low. Come on.
Shake it out. I'm going to give you one shoulder. You're showing me a bit of weakness. I'm going to give you a bit of a break. This is the last break you're going to get. Alright, I want you to raise your energy. We're going to pump out 20 in a row.
Come on.
Are you with me or not?
As a brother.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Come on.
Let's go.
20.
20 in a row. You ready? Ready?
Go, boys.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's better.
Come on.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's better.
Come on, boys. Alright, let's fucking take it in, boys. We're done.
Come on now. Energy up. Energy up. Come on. Energy up. Energy up. Come on. Energy up. Come on. Push it in. Come on. Energy up. Come on. Energy up. Come on. And stand up. Stand up. No sitting down. Come on. No sitting down. Stand up. Keep that energy up. Come on. Energy up. Come on. Come on. That's the shit. That's the shit. That energy. Feel that energy.
Alright, gather around, keep standing up, so. How you feeling?
Hell yeah! Yeah!
You ready to meet the man himself? Ready to meet your coach and your mentor, the man that's brought us all to this amazing environment?
Alright, if you're ready, come on.
Master NLP practitioner? And the guy that has changed my life and many more is going to change yours as well? Bring on, these
Yeah! bit better, isn't it? Yeah. How the new boys going on? Yeah. Everyone transitioned pretty well? Yeah. Awesome. What we should do as well, because I know we had the VIPs at the front, let's mix the other boys up as well, so everyone, you know, because you're going to have
Get on the front row and go right up.
I'll sit down here because this is me and the next one.
So it's going to change over.
Yeah.
Talking now, boys. It's happy time, man. Right, let's go. Come on. When someone's up here talking, just stop everything like you're doing and give the person attention. Doesn't matter who it is, yeah. If it's one of the ladies, if it's one of the cooks, or fucking if it's a mosquito, just drop what you're doing. Just pay the people attention, yeah. That's what it's about. Everyone can hear me pretty good, mate.
Yeah.
Sure?
Sweet.
All right. So look, yesterday, you know, the VIPs they went through some advanced change work without them even knowing. Like we said to them, yeah, we're doing a bit of this, a bit of that, but what we're actually doing is changing their thought patterns without them even knowing. How do you guys actually feel? Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you guys really put in some, you know, some big, you know, say big efforts, but there was sometimes there was a little bit of a seesaw. We don't want a seesaw, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we just want to go there. Good. Not in the engine.
I'll be excused for 2 seconds.
Have you got the toilet? Yeah.
My back does these spasm things if I do too much pressure, so I'll be back in a sec.
Are you sure?
Yeah, excuse 2 seconds.
Because we don't want to stop. We want to make sure you're here.
Yeah, no. Give me a sec.
Okay. Okay. Woo! Come on, guys.
They gave you the wrong size.
So how this is going to unfold is what you guys put out is you know what we're going to give back. Yeah, you know, in energy, in knowledge, and if you guys are falling asleep, you know, we're going to fall asleep as well. That's what it's about. It's a two-way street at the end of the day. And you know, who makes the change? Do we make it, or you make it yourself?
We make it
ourselves. That's it. You know, and like I said, you know, some of the guys will hold them back with their emotions and their feelings and their energy. And I'm like, why? This is a protected environment. You know, when you go out there, back into the real world, with all those fucking muppets and people that don't understand the thing where you're going on, and they don't need to understand, and actually don't deserve to understand. That's, you know, that's when you need to build up that, as you know, like Iron Man, you need to put that up, look in front of you, and then you can fucking, you know, take on the world. So, obviously, today's called the Unlearning for a reason. Why do you think it's called the Unlearning? Learning bullshit, you know, getting the condition. That's it. So you don't learn anything. You know, people go, oh yeah, we learn all this stuff, and like me and Milo were talking about, you know, the tools. We want to learn the tools. I said, bro, you've had the tools, you know, way longer than we have, you know. Especially him being one of the senior guys. I said, mate, you just need to grab them. You've had the tools. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about a shift of awareness, a shift of consciousness, and you've all got the tools. You know, and like I was saying to people yesterday, and I'm going, you know how able you are. And I remember Robert sort of looking at me. He's got a different look in his eyes today. And he's like, I don't believe you, man. You know? And now you can tell you've got that fucking vibe of tiger, man. And everyone looks different. All the physiology. I don't know if you guys you had some sex last night. Everyone's glowing. So true. Same with me, mate. Good. Because the way we have to rock this as well, man. You know. Yeah. If you have to stop, we all have to go in the room with you. All right. Yeah. If you have to go to the toilet or someone needs to go in the break, we'll all have to go together. It's all in or all out. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all right. If you go, we're all going to come in and massage you back and do whatever. Alright, so everyone know that? Yeah.
Me.
So, if you can push whatever it takes you to be uncomfortable and make yourself comfortable, you know?
Yeah, it's
Excitement.
no, it's not excitement. Like my spine, it's so weak down on like L2-3, and like too much like standing, walking and stuff. I get like full body shakes, and then that's like instantly like I get the trigger to go to the toilet. So
Okay.
and yeah, have like a mini spasm, and then I'm on my way again. So
No, that's cool. So like I said, you have to do like that all up to come up there.
yeah, no, that works.
So we're okay.
It's a team.
So first how this is going to unfold, we just want to sort of lay it down the whole energy as the boys know, you know, we went through an intense understanding anchoring and triple S to success, and understanding how important keeping your state up in all areas of life.
and how much you then transformed into your power when you didn't give a fuck who was around you. You connected with it, and you realise how able and powerful you really were. Yeah. And did things feel better? Did they feel easy? Did you enjoy them a bit more? Yeah. You were like that, yeah? Yeah. Is anyone dealing with anything a bit confused, a bit scared, a bit fucking, you know, half today? No?
A little bit, just trying to control that sort of negativity.
Trying or doing?
Doing.
Yeah.
Trying to get yourself back into just bad habits.
See, all you just need to do is, you know, if you try to think too much, your old conditioning is going to make you act differently. You need to feel it, and then you'll be able to, you know, rock on how you're doing it. And everyone being really mindful of your language. We'll be pulling you up as the week goes past. And here's a place to push yourself. You know, I was saying to the brothers, if you're sitting down and you're feeling tired, get up, stand up from the chairs. If I see you guys that you're falling down in your energy, you know, we've got the boys are going to be doing, you're going to be getting smashed by Steve and Alvy. Or otherwise, I'll just move the chairs and you can stand up and then teach yourselves how to, you know, fucking wake up. You know what I mean? Because everyone, my normal habit is, okay, I'm getting tired, and then you're basically then you're hypnotized, and we're talking to you for, you know, for 14 hours, and you basically got a little bit in, you know what I mean? Like yesterday with Jade, I know everyone was quite tired, and I said, hey guys, what did Jade just say? And I'm at the end of the table, yeah, I can hardly hear him, and the 6 guys couldn't even tell me. So it's not good enough. And you know, some of the stories that I have to say, what I gifted the brothers with yesterday, I'll repeat today, but I'm not going to bore them, so I'm going to change them up a little bit. Yeah. So a lot of the stuff I'm going to be saying is there's no, it's not personal. If you take it personal, you need to sort of check the vibration on or the mind shift you're on, because you know it's easy for me to be quiet and let you guys just write and do your own shit. But when when we're paying attention, we're seeing what's going on, that takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of composure that comes from the heart. You know what I mean? Because it's all about getting. You know, sometimes I think us as a collective. Now look, we've got Alvy here, and I'm going to introduce him in a second, just to get on the plane and do that. That's whatever it takes. Do you know what I'm saying? When people can talk fucking I'll put all this shit up, whatever, total domination, blah blah blah. But you know, let's just drop everything, and get over here, and that's the So love to you, bro. So we lead people. When I say lead, I'm just going to give you the way I I'll say rule my life, because I don't rule it 100%, but the way I rock my life is it's easy to put things up on Facebook, it's easy to talk or to do things, but let's get the actions. Let's change the world by example. You know, let's change the world by being that person. You know, one thing I recommend as well, and I told the brothers yesterday, is that when you leave here, don't try to force feed, like, you know, when if you speak to your missus or whoever goes back to their queens, don't just come and, we've done this, we've done that, you know, and they'll be like, just say, how was I learned some stuff, you know, it was really cool. Then you can lead them, and they will want more by you just being that person that you're always, not the person that they want you to be, the person that you fucking are, you know what I mean? And then you lead them, you know what's right and wrong, you know how to be a kid, you know how to be a man, you know what I'm saying? So just be that person. You don't need to sit there and go, we've done this and done that, and babe, we have to do this together, and you know, because they're gonna go, they ask you, how was it? Yeah, it was cool, it was good, I feel fucking fantastic. I'm just gonna really excel the stuff that I learned. And then they're going to be like, because normally they'll wait for you to go blah blah blah, and then they put their hand out to you like that. You know, I used to get not with Regan. She obviously she's done a lot of the the work herself, and it was just like I learned something, and she's like, yeah, well, I know that, I done that 5 years ago. You know, and I'm like, like a little kid who want to talk to their parent, and they just push their head away. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank and introduce the team firstly. So I want to bring my beautiful princess up, Regan. So, I'm not going to cry this time.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
So, where my journey started, and I elaborated my story in detail to the brothers. Was there a lot of stuff that you found out about me yesterday that you sort of didn't know about? Yeah. So look, we can go over the story again. I don't want to bore you because it was quite long. I'm going to speak for about fucking an hour or something. Quite selfish. But where we are today, and the journey that we're all on, we can give it up for Reed, because she put me on that journey of bettering myself. I knew that there was something bigger and better out there. You're gonna make me cry.
I'm not doing this.
And I was lost. Like I said, I don't know everyone's details so much, but it was. I don't really know anyone. Look, there hasn't been anyone, I don't think. Maybe a couple, or I don't, you know, but there's been as low as I have. And to be able to pick yourself up from that, and then be able to sit in front and inspire, and you know, dedicate, you know, my life to empowering men. You know, it was for this. We have to, you know, I don't even know how to say it. You know, this beautiful creature, my queen. She put me on the right path. She keeps me on the right path, more importantly as well. You know, because it doesn't matter. You know, we know all the strategies and all that, and sometimes you really need someone to kick your ass to keep you on. You know, we are humans. As you know, I didn't break the board yesterday at my first game, which was, you know, anyway, it's like, okay, this is how you don't do it. But my hand is fucking sore. So one of the things, the dynamics which I'm very blessed to have in my relationship, and you know, we're going to be getting married next year if she stops getting so many appointments and wedding in, is that, you know, having someone in my life that, you know, inspires me when there's 10 years difference, yeah? I'm 36, she's 26, and you know, she's an old soul, like, you know, like Marcus, we're talking about you as well, you know, you can tell someone when they've got that wisdom and power and knowledge in them. And you know, that's stuff, I don't feel insecure with that, I feel on it, and it makes me, you know, always push, you know, as I said, keep the caravan on the treadmill. So, one amazing thing that, you know, you guys are going to be gifted with, Regan's going to do a fair bit of teaching, which brings the feminine energy into that, which is going to be really cool. A lot of people saying, this was masculine, but we need to know how to treat feminine queens properly, yeah? Or they deserve, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we can go, like that, but hold on a second, they've got values, they've got needs, they've got wants as well. So Regan's going to be teaching a really, really powerful session on polarity, which saves relationships, saves friendships, saves brotherhoods, saves wars as well, to be honest with you. And another thing that we're going to be doing is the money chair, which is huge, and I think for most people, you know, one of the things what I was reading through questionnaires is just basically the understanding of wealth and the lack of it. And so we want to make sure that money chair, like I won't explain it, but it's the observer, yourself, and the universe, and you know how you look at money, how money looks at you. And you know, and it really actually, if you want money at one, like we don't realise that, and money is just an exchange of energy. Like we put this big thing and it's so hard, I can't do it. Remember the internal motivator we elected for that? Yeah. Big difference, huh? Mm-hmm. Another thing which we're going to see is, we haven't spoken about this, but we'll see about, you know, that identity. We reckon the boys will get a lot from that, yeah? Because we're talking about, Marcus was talking about ancestors, and the same as Milo, and you know, and I know in their culture how big that was, and I know part of that identity is that, you know, their ancestors as well. So that's something that's huge, yeah. We learned that through our mindset coach Michelle Masters, and it's called Family Constellations. And if you really want to connect with your ancestors and actually see them manifest and take over a stranger's body, and then they're playing a role, and you're like, well, how the fuck did this happen? You know, it's just crazy about that you hold on to maybe anger or sadness or guilt or something because of things that happened to your ancestors. And my ancestors are from concentration camps, so there's a lot of killing, there's a lot of pain in that. No one wanted to pay back the world. And I had a connection that I was trying to get back from my ancestors. You know, I just thought I was a fucking angry person. Once that got cut, it all went away. So crazy stuff. So I could be here for weeks talking with Regan, NLP master practitioner. She's been doing a lot longer than me. You know, timeline, #1 selling author in the world with her books. She's got 2 books. You know, it doesn't matter. That's all fantastic. You know, you've seen her empires on over the internet and the rest of it. Don't be scared if you guys are feeling something, or you know, oh, I can't talk to a girl because it's embarrassing. You know, because I see some of these who've been talking, and you know that the girls are there, and sort of shifting into a different. You know, they've heard it all. You know, they've seen it all. This place is for us.
All of it.
Yeah.
And more.
She'd have to deal with me, so so, and I know some people that, you know, having challenges with their, not with their partners, but maybe they want to excel in that. Go and speak to Regan about it and understand. You know, even be comfortable with having Jess here as well. You know, she's going through a whole transition. You know, obviously, you know, especially it can be quite daunting. You know, so I don't say let go, but let's just be respectful. Because, you know, look, you can swear, I can say whatever, blah blah blah, but you know, let's not be too rude. I want you to let go. You know what I mean? I don't want you to go, this is a place, just let it all out. Alright? Let's still be respectful. So, I don't know if you want to say something to the boys. Free e-shots, mate.
I think you're on a roll. Yeah, no, it's super cool to be here. It's so cool to be here. It's nice to see some faces I know and also some new faces and some people from yesterday. So yeah, I mean, I'm just so pumped for you guys. I really have like two favorite parts of the retreat. It's like right now where we kind of take each other in as we are. And then my other favorite bit is like right at the end when you guys walk out completely freaking transformed. Like literally just not a different person, but just a better, more evolved, more freaking incredible version of you, basically. So that's like what I hang out for. It's like watching that transition. It's so super cool. Probably like, you know, the biggest thing I would need you guys to know is that, you know, the reason that you think you're here probably isn't actually the reason you're here. You probably have come into this going, you know, this is what I want to get out of it, or here's why I decided to come. And my advice would be just to let it go a little bit, just drop it, roll with it, you know, see what happens, be really open to what happens in the room, because I'll put money on it, like, right, like every single person has walked away going, I never thought I'd learn this or discover this or break through this, like, holy shit, you know. So just go with that. And yeah, the other thing is just, you know, play full out. I know it's kind of a cliche term, but honestly, like the guys that play full out and that want to get the most out of this are always the ones that do. And there's always the guys that get massive results, and then there's the people that get some results, and it's always proportional to the energy you put in and how big you want to play, you know. So, you know, you guys all look like you're ready to play at 100%, and it's like the true testament to that is all of these guys that have come back. You know, I could have picked that these guys were going to come back in the beginning because they were so hungry for it, right? Like all of you guys were like ready to change. So is everyone here ready to change? Yeah. Right. You have like the most phenomenal team leading you guys, you really do. I just have the most utmost respect for every single one of these guys. And now they're going to get me, so they're looking at me. It's usually him, damn it.
I'm trying inside.
Hey,
Yeah.
stop. I'm going to hold the camera.
They are honestly family to me. They're brothers I never had, and well, I do have one brother, but they're like the other brothers I didn't have. This man's phenomenal. Seriously, between Lee, myself, and every single one of these guys, there's nothing that we haven't either gone through personally, seen someone go through, or coached someone through. So there's literally nothing. So whatever it is that feels too big or too weird or too strange or too out of control for this room, just know that this is the space to bring it up and to face it head on. Sound good?
So having that dynamics as well, it's, you know, it's really good. That can be refreshing, as you know, I'm pretty sure everybody, you know, if you're into, it doesn't matter if you're into guys, girls, whatever. But I'm just saying to have a female that understands everything that I'm teaching. Because when we put this together, she was the one that was sitting there and we're putting it together. We designed it, and it's obviously evolved since, you know, you brothers have been coming in. So we need to evolve as we go. Because if you don't evolve, like Aaron was saying, everything's evolving. You don't evolve, and you get left behind. So you might as well get off the bus. So firstly, I'm going to pay respects to Jade. Come up, mate. This man is sitting in this chair in October, and so obviously not long ago we worked that out. And like, we won't get into the story too much because you've heard most of the stuff. Everyone's gone through their story today, yeah. And you know, for someone that dedicates, like he sees what we do, like what we're doing, and the vision, and how he wants to help. And then, like, what I'm inspired for, because I can sit here and talk by everyone, you know what, this is what happens, rah, 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 but I'm a little bit more involved, yeah, I've been doing this for a little bit longer, so I like to take myself out of the equation. But for someone to have massive success so quickly, and it's just scraped, it's basically just, you know, it's on the surface level, but to come over when I'm not even here, to find his own accommodation, to go to all my contacts and people, which are all his people now, and to get everything sorted, to get the new books out to you guys, to organise the villa, to get the food sorted, the fucking this, that, because we just used to live across the road. Now to get all that stuff taken over to our new villa. So, you know, if it wasn't for, you know, because I didn't have enough time, we were too busy in America. So if it wasn't for Jade, you know, this to be honest with you, this retreat, I would have to leave America and come over earlier. So we need to give it up to him for basically setting up the whole retreat for you guys. And another thing is, you see the energy that he puts in and how he always wants to help, and you know, he's there, and he's got my back, I've got his back, and how congruently he wants to improve his life, and at the same time, you know, having a massive impact on the world because the world needs it. You all agree with that? You know, and that's one thing. And I'll be honest with you, you know, and this is the thing that sort of really, I don't get angry from it, but it really disappoints me, is that what I always say, if you want to remember anything I talk about, is what you do after the retreat, yeah? You know, I've had many brothers that have come through, we've done, I don't know, close to 10 retreats, and there's maybe some here and there, and then people go back to their environment and think they know better, and I'll take my foot off the accelerator, I don't need to keep doing this, I'm not going to evolve. I'll just go back, rah rah, I've got my initial goal, yep, me and my missus aren't not fighting anymore, but rah rah, then hold on a second, then, you know, and then all this stuff happens, they get the initial goal, and then they go back to their environment, and then they basically what? And some people really burned out, and some people aren't with us anymore as well. So that's really upsetting, because it's just like, what could we have done different to keep them on line? But you can't help people that they don't want to be helped, yeah? So I'm not saying that, you know, this is the means end, you just have to dedicate yourself to what we teach. It's a system that we keep evolving with, that you can just take beast mode off. You know, the mindset is just, there's so many different, you know, platforms and so many different parables that, you know, you can improve yourself, but it's what you do out of here, yeah? It's what you, when you go back home, how much you want to change your life, and it proves, it separates the shit talkers, the mice, to the people that really want it, and the fucking men. You know, and that's what it is. You know, everyone could say, well, I'll come here with brothers, I've got your back no matter what, and then a month later, you're ringing them up and there's crickets. You know what I mean? There's enough of that shit in the real world, so don't bring it in here. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I take that personally, because people come into our environment and they fucking lie, and then when they go out, they're nowhere to be seen, and they're doing these ones behind your back because they didn't get the results, so they're pointing the finger. But more importantly, we're here to get you guys the results. If we're friends, become brothers at the end of it, then fucking fantastic, we're a bonus. And we basically know the people that you can see with their energy that we will become friends with, because they're the ones that want to change their lives. So you give us 100, we give you 200, yeah? And then at the end of the day, you know, okay, you are representing our culture, you are representing our brotherhood. So, you know, fucking represent it. Like, no one can buy these tops. You have to come through our program, the systems. You know, if someone goes, hey man, I'll give you this much money for the tops, or your branding and you know, people wanted to come in and put all this money into what we're doing. You know, get away. You don't know anything about what we do. Or people wanted to come in to coach, as Jade knows. You know, and like, hold on a second, you have to come through our system. Oh well, I'm on some international rah-rah. Like, well done. Come through, then they wouldn't need. So if someone won't come through our system and want to get a taste for it, you know, hold on a minute, like, you don't even know what you're getting yourself into, but you're just trying to use our, you know, our limelight to blow yourself up. So that's stuff I don't really like talking about. And you know, if someone is not performing in our groups or our pages, it's like a cancer. You know, you all know that. And I don't like, because if you focus on that, that's what we get. So what I say is, you know, after this retreat, you are going to feel empowered. You're going to, you know, you're going to be a new identity. And staying in that state here, it's a forced environment. Why I mean forced? You're not going to be able to go off or hide. You're not going to be able to put up fucking fake stuff that you basically, it's a facade. Here, we're going to be leading you. We're going to be forcing you to do the work, because, you know, when I say force, it's not like we're sitting with a gun to your head, but we are, or let's say leading, you know what I mean? No one can go and hide. It's not a phone call where, you know, we're talking on the phone and you're asleep or something, you know what I mean? So these 6 days, what I want you meant to embody after these 6 days, sorry, 6 for the 5 days for the other brothers, is what you do afterwards, and keep grasping on to, if you have a breakthrough, oh my God, that was crazy, and then that was crazy, write this shit down. Then spray paint it on your wall somewhere so you see it every day and it empowers you. Tattoo it on your fucking hands, whatever it needs to be, you know. Don't do that, you know what I'm saying.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. You need to do things of like, so well, how did Jay get there? How did he get the results? He ripped the book up.